What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2017 here on the channel. We are still in the Red Bull team, and today we are at the Sepang International Circuit for the Malaysian Grand Prix. So let's dive into our laptop, and let me just minimize a few stuff on my other monitor. Give me a moment. Let me just do this and that and the other. Come on. Okay. Hey Max, hey Dima, Oliver, Klaus, Martin, Joaquin, and Little Box. Wow, that's a good amount of people right away. Welcome you all to the live stream. How are you guys doing? So, mixed conditions on track. Did you win? I think you are first, yeah. Mixed conditions on track. I think that is, well, a good indication of rain throughout the weekend. We are also going right before the start of qualifying. We are going to find out who our new rival is, since Vettel has already been beaten by me. He never won a rivalry against me, so I'm currently 3-0 up on the German. And we are in the purple side of the relationship with our team, so I'm sure to be able to get promoted to first driver in no time. So, in terms of the research and development, we are still waiting for that ultimate, what's the word? That ultimate rear downforce upgrade that's going to be delivered only in USA. Hey Rodrigo, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? But yeah, that's only in 2 weeks' time. It's going to propel us to the best aerodynamic efficient, or to the most aerodynamic efficient car on the grid. In the chassis we also have that weight redistribution left to go, and we are already completed in the power unit. We are tied with Renault and Williams for our power unit, well, for the power deployment or the power output from our power unit. I need something, because wind is getting through the window, so I don't know if it bothers like the lighting too much. I'll probably change it, but I'll find a way to like hold it down. But okay, that's it for now. Let's move to the progress history, and as you can see, both Sauber and Williams jumped McLaren with upgrades of their own for the upcoming Grand Prix. And yeah, we are still in the third power unit. We are going to use this one for practice. The gearbox is also absolutely fine, only 17% of wear. In terms of the standings now, we are leading the championship by 55 points after what I think was 4th place, maybe 5th at Singapore. I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, 55 points away from Vettel, 63 from Perez. Ricciardo is now in the top 10. He got a podium, he got a 2nd place at Singapore, and that propelled him past one of the Mercedes. So he's now in the top 10 with 68 points. In terms of the constructor standings, Ferrari still got a bit of an edge over us collectively in Singapore, but we are still on a striking distance. Only 19 points separate us from them, with Force India not too far behind, only 7 points behind us. So I think that's it. Are we in the top 10 still? Yeah, we are still in the top 10. And in the trophy, yeah, we got 5th at Singapore. Okay, that broke our podium streak, but well, let's see what we can do. It's not usually my best track in the calendar, but let's see what we can do today at Kuala Lumpur, home of the Malaysian Grand Prix. So let's kick off the weekend, shall we? Oh, okay. Well, looks like Crofty and Ant didn't want to speak today. I could have used the introduction to hold my curtains together, but okay. So it's currently raining quite hard. Is it going to stop? Because if it is going to stop, by the way, let me check. Heavy rain at the end of the race. Heavy rain for the start of quali. Oh, it's going to be tough. But okay. So yeah, looks like the rain is ending soon. So let me just, in the meantime, get the setup going on the car. I didn't go to time trial. I don't know like what the best setups are. I just have a setup.
We haven't done a race simulation on any tyre yet. We have multiple sessions available, so it isn't urgent right now, but we should make time for a tyre wear program at some point.
I have a setup that like I got. I don't even remember how I got it, but hey, strictly YouTube supposed to be doing French homework. Oh man, just go do it. You have you have like an hour until the race starts, so you can get that hour doing homework and then be back for the race. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm also going to do 80 is fine. I'm going to increase that, and okay, looks like everything else is fine, at least for the time being. I don't really get along too much with this setup, but maybe the Red Bull,
right, I'll get these changes
with this
made.
aerodynamic efficiency, can help me get through like the hardest parts of this setup. I feel it a bit understeery in the high-speed corners, which this track has quite a lot. But well, looks like the dry is track, guys. Looks like the track is dry, so let's get out there on the medium compound for the track acclimatization program. Let's see how the car works. Hey Sid, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. Well, have a nice day, man. Have a good day of work. I'll of course do multiple live streams today, so let's see how that goes. Okay, the car feels nice, at least in the first two corners. Let's see how it feels now in the high-speed sector. The car just tried to kill me there. Ah, god damn it. I'm just trying to see. Well, I mean, I'm on the mediums, right? So the traction isn't going to be perfect. But yeah. Yeah, that was bad. Let me try that one again. But yeah, turn 14 is a pain in the ass.
Great stuff. You pretty much
Okay, at least we did it. Let's return to the garage. I'm just going to bring the front wing down by a click, so the car isn't too oversteery on that exit of the corners. Or not. Maybe I should just bring the ballast, because I mean, I feel like the car is losing the rear on the exit.
Our best lap so far is
And it's not
1 minute 32.8.
It's not the turn in being affected, it's just that I'm losing the rear off the corner, right? So maybe suspension? Let me try that, see how it works. Of course the car is also going to have slightly more grip now that I'm switching to the soft compound for this tire management program, but of course I'm gonna fail it if I keep losing the rear, right? So let's see how the car works with that. Also, this is going to be good practice for this weekend's league race. Hey Shinji, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Yeah, the car feels better. I usually struggle a bit in these practice programs for the Malaysian Grand Prix, but just trying to be as smooth as possible with my inputs. Hopefully we can take the last corner to be able to reach the purple side of that meter. Let's see on the exit. Nah, not enough. Let me try that again. We have a bit of a buffer of like time on the delta, so maybe we can use that. Can we get it? Nah, we didn't. Okay, whatever. I'm fine with green. Let's go for the fuel saving. Looks like we're going to get a bit of slipstream off of someone. Looks like that's Felipe Massa.
Daniel's in P3 right now.
Hey Aristide, welcome to the livestream, man. How are you doing? Okay, I'm consuming too much fuel. From Japan? That's nice, man. How are you doing? I'm from Portugal. Welcome to the channel, man. I mean, if you stick around for a bit longer, I'm going to do the Japanese Grand Prix after this one, so yeah. If you stick around after this live stream, I'll just do a 20-minute break after this race ends, and I'll do Japan. Ah, god damn it. Hey Ivan, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Oh, come on. Let's try to get this done. Good on the throttle on the exit. Nice. Yes, we got it. We got the purple. Okay, so now let's move on to the qualifying pace program. Let's see how quick we are around this place. Oh, I didn't ask you what are you doing. I asked you how are you doing. Like, are you fine? How was your day, for example? Yeah, the wind is getting a bit too much. I'll need to go close the windows. Just after this lap I'll do it. Well, that's good to know. Okay, I'll need to do that again. Let's see if I can get on the green next time.
We're down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
I went too tight on the second corner. Okay, let me try that again. God damn it, I keep going wide there if I wait too long to downshift. I'm just not trying to lose the rear. Or trying to not lose the rear. Oh. That was worse than the first lap. Too tight once again. God damn it. I mean, you can cut that corner a slight bit, not become a lawnmower. Yeah, I lost too much on that corner. What was it? Maybe I can do it in 5th gear? Well, that was too wide. Nah, I'm just slow through that corner for some reason. Yep, looks like this last sector is very bad for me.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
Hey Jackie boy, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Wow, I gained 2/10 on that first set of corners alone? Wow. Okay, that's a bit surprising. I don't know how I did that. It looks to me like I just did the same thing, but okay. How do I lose that much on that corner alone? This is amazing. Well, okay. Look at this. I'm fine as well, Jackie. I'm fine as well. Yeah, I know, man, I know. Thanks a lot. Yeah, you subscribed a couple live streams ago. Yeah, I couldn't get it on the green. My third sector pace is quite bad, it looks like. That's interesting.
Our best lap so far is a 1:29.8.
Let's go for the race strategy then. We might not be the greatest in qualifying pace, but at least let's make sure we have a good race pace. Okay, that first lap was fine. I'm getting a bit of slipstream from Alonso, which also helps slightly. Of course, he's going to give me also dirty air, but I can deal with that. No, don't do this on this corner, man. I probably just ruined your lap, but okay. I mean, if he's letting me by, I suppose he's on his in lap now. So. That was a good lap. I'm happy with that. 6/10 faster than the Delta. Not, yeah, 6/10 faster than the Delta. That's quite a bit in my books. I'm going to try to do last corner in 4th gear. I felt the car box down slightly on exit if I drop down to 3rd. Not sure though. Okay, we did it. Purple result. So let's switch to our qualifying and race power unit, and yeah, let's go out there for the qualifying session. Let me just switch the power unit.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 29.8.
Yeah, it's mostly the ICE and the turbocharger that get fried, but okay. And yep, I think we can jump to qualifying. Yeah, there he goes.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are Vettel, Perez, and a Red Bull. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
Yeah, I always struggle on the qualifying performance test for this track, but whatever. We usually have very good races here, but I'm just focusing on race pace mostly, especially since it's going to rain for the latest stage of the race. I could try to start from outside the grid, from outside the top 10, and start the race on mediums and try to take them to the rain. Oh, looks like we have an arrival.
Hey, looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there. This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
I'll try, man. I'll try. Oh, it's Hamilton. Our rival is Lewis Hamilton. Okay. So let's listen to the voice message from Emma Jenkins with the targets for the qualifying session.
Hi, it's Emma. Your qualifying goals came up in the board meeting this morning. Here's what to expect.
Qualifying 5th and beat Lewis Hamilton. Okay, nice. That's nice. So, yeah, let's go for it. Okay, that's quite a new rival we got. Okay, let's dive into it. Let's see how the qualifying session goes for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get a good starting position. It's going to start in heavy rain, then the rain is going to ease up a bit, but I don't think we are going to have any session in the dry. Look at this.
Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't.
And who hasn't?
With the weather as it is today, Anthony Davidson, we have, to some extent, to throw the form book out of the window. Who do you see having the advantage on this slippery, unpredictable track surface?
Traditionally, these are very Adrian Newey conditions. The Red Bull's habit of creating incredible downforce coupled with the high rake they like to run is perfect for the wet, and it's helped them close the power gap a number of times over recent years. I think Force India as well, always a bit of a dark horse in changeable conditions, and of course the McLarens have a fairly good chassis. Having said that, I don't want to make a firm prediction. More than performance, the deciding factor is going to be the timing. The level of wetness out on the track is going to constantly rise and fall, and anyone who can find that perfect window when it's at its driest will have a big advantage out there.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Okay, so looks like it's going to be heavy rain for the entirety of Q1, I think. Yeah, I'll keep with the 6 front wing. Yeah, the gap isn't declining, so yeah, it's definitely wet conditions. Sorry.
Okay, with conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
I just wanted to change the fuel amount. Yeah, that's what I wanted to change. Completely forgot. I have 6 point. We can do that. I just would like to do a couple laps so I can acclimatize to where the grip is and how I can find it.
Take it easy to start with. The track's wet.
Hey Francisco, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Oh my god. Hey Nirmala, welcome to the live stream. How's the car? This is the car I enjoy to drive the most out of every car in this game. It's a very balanced car, it's just I'm not too convinced about this setup. And this is a dry setup still, so it's going to struggle a bit in this qualifying session, but hopefully the balance of the car and my own driving can take care of it. That would move the bias all the way to the front. That would make my front tires lock up easily. Or easier. Sorry.
Okay, you're slower than Daniel. He's putting in some good times. You've moved into P6 with that last lap.
Hey Trio, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? I just need to focus so I can feel the car when it's trying to lose grip. Try to correct it as quickly as possible so I can keep my car full throttle for as long as possible to be able to find the grip, or to be able to correct it as quickly as possible when the car doesn't find it. See, I'm already... I shouldn't have dropped down to second. That only gives me more power on the exit of that corner, increases the chances of me losing the rear, but I'm improving up immensely on my previous lap. Now this is where it's tricky to get a good exit. Oh, come on, get in there! Nice! Power to the track. Quite smooth indeed. I think you are one of the few, yes, I won't miss this track, to be honest.
Daniel's currently in P2.
Okay. Ah, goddammit, that was bad. That was a bit bad. Okay, let me try that again. Darn it! Oh, come on. I feel like a lower differential makes me lose the rear faster. I don't know, I like the control. I like to have as much control on the power output as possible. I think a locked differential actually helps me. Spun out 3 times on the straight before the second DRS and lost my front. Oh, that's not too good, but how am I doing? I'm doing fine. Yeah, this lap isn't going to plan, so yeah, I'll just abort it. I'll go back to the pits take what I learned to go out there late on the session on brand new tires. Now, like, what I have is working for me. It's just a thing of being able to keep the car as straight as possible. Like, everything comes down to the throttle time. When it's this wet, it's about apex speed and being clean as possible on the exit. Because if you got a clean exit, then you can carry the most speed into the next corner. So yeah, don't worry about that too much. This is still Q1. I don't think I'm going to get like overtaken by like a Sauber, for example, right? I think I'm good enough to not have that happen to me, even though they are probably on higher downforce because the race is going to have some rain as well. Oh, you have to use your rear. Especially in the last two corners or in the last corner, just have to be smooth on the counter steer. Like sometimes you guys might see me counter steer and the car just script. Imagine I counter steer to the left and the car just goes to the left. That was because it was me going on the throttle expecting the car to lose the rear, but it ended up not losing it, so that's why it went to the left, right? But yeah, quite a good amount of times I go on the throttle expecting the car to lose the rear. So I'm already like counter steering or just expecting to feel the moment it snaps for me to correct as quickly as possible. That's what force feedback wheel gives you. It gives you that ability. So yeah, I'll just switch to brand new tires, lower the fuel. Could you suggest me a setup? You could, it's just I can't change it anymore. I've already gone on qualifying. So I can't change the setups anymore. What did I want to do? The tire. Yeah.
Tires in the current conditions.
Alex Young? Who's Alex Young? I don't know. Oh, it's actually stormy conditions. It's coming down to just heavy rain in a moment. Hey GoPro, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? But yeah, it's actually stormy conditions. I thought it was only heavy rain. Okay, let me see now if the inters are starting to get better of a choice. They are starting to go down. I'm gonna pick inters.
We're lower in the running order than we thought we'd be. We need to find some time.
The inters are starting to be the quicker option.
When you're ready, let's go.
Oh, was it? I don't remember. I was too young back then. I only started the earliest F1 memory I have is the 03 season. So yeah. My most vivid memories are 05 and 06, but yeah. Hey, give me a moment. Give me... This wrist hurts. Like on this spot right here. It feels like I just... Oh, Malaysia need it? God damn it. Was he that bad? No, you can't. You can't change your setups after going out for your first lap in Q1. Looks like the Inters are still too young. Not too young, it's not... Because like the gap from wets to Inters was going down. Okay. It didn't go down quickly enough, it looks like. But yeah, the other sessions are going to definitely be Inter time. I might be knocked out in Q1, but whatever. Yeah, I still have people completing their laps. I might be knocked out, but not much I can do about that.
Daniel's currently in P2.
I'm actually going to Q2, nice. Well, I took a risk and it almost didn't work, but... Okay, so it's Verline, Stroll, Ericsson, Sainz and Kvyat who are knocked out in Q1, so let's go to Q2. Is it going to... It's going to be Inters, for sure. Do I go outside when I'm not playing F1? Of course I do, I go to work. Like... Oh, it's still... Nah, man, it's not... It's definitely not wet time. As you can see, the delta there, the gap from the wets to the Inters keeps decreasing. So, no, mate. Not at all. So I'll just fast forward. As we usually do, going out there on the last couple minutes of this session. Where do I work? I work in the financial department of a private hospital in the capital, where in Lisbon. I have to take a bus, then a boat, and then go on the subway to get there. It's about 1.5 hours of a trip to go, and then another 1.5 hours to come back.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Yeah, that's why I can only start the live streams at like 7 or 8 PM, because I get out at 6 p.m. from work and I only get home at about 7:30 if we don't have any delays, right? And of course it's public transportation, you cannot expect any delays every single time, so that's why during the weekdays I can only live stream late. Okay, let's go for it. Well, that's quite a collection, Dave. You mean F106 or the Championship Edition one? Because like 06 was for the PS2 and PSP, if I remember correctly, but then with the launch of the PS3 they launched Championship Edition, which is, I mean, it's better than 06 in my opinion. I mean, actually not, because those Championship Edition has lots of auto spin curbs. 06 was basically 05 with of course the updated cars and all that, right? Oh, my first was the previous one. My first was the 05 game. Am I doing even fine on this lap? I'm not focused at all. I might get knocked out. My god, look at these clouds. Ah, P12. God damn it. Yeah, we weren't the most focused driver on this lap, but whatever. Okay, we got beat by Ricciardo. Yeah, I told you guys, this isn't my best track, but okay. At least I outqualified Palmer. I'm not that bad. Okay, let's go to the race then. Okay, 1600 points is what we have. We got why do we get completed qualifying point? Because we didn't complete it. We didn't go into Q3. Whatever. So yeah, let's listen for the targets for the race.
I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
Finished the race in 8th and beat Lewis Hamilton. Of course, that's what we are going to try and achieve. So yeah, guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to change scenes in OBS. So, because I can't show you the graphics for the intro of the race. So yeah, guys, hey Jude Gaming, what's up? See you guys on the starting grid for the Malaysian Grand Prix. Let's see how this one goes.
From uncompromising heat to unrelenting storms, you never know quite what you're going to get here in Kuala Lumpur. The inaugural race in 1999 was the last of 4 Grand Prix victories for Northern Ireland's Eddie Irvine. I wonder who'll be adding their name to that history today. Five lefts and 10 rights make up the 15 corners of Sepang's 3.4-mile circuit. A track where the weather always threatens to play a deciding factor. The drivers will be subjected to forces in excess of 4G and heavy braking zones in 4 of these corners, 2 of which come at the end of DRS zones into turn 1 and to turn 15. Joining me to talk you through the action today is Anthony Davidson, and give us an idea of what kind of thing you're going to be looking out for today.
Well, the big question for me is whether or not we're going to see the cars able to follow each other closely enough to overtake, especially through the fast sections here. Of course, we've got DRS, and that will help on the straights, but it's still no good if you're coming off the previous corner too slowly or too far behind.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Raikkonen, Daniel Ricciardo, and Perez, Hülkenberg, Ocon, Grosjean, and Kevin Magnussen, Massa, and a Red Bull, Jolyon Palmer, and Van Dorn, Alonso, Wehrlein, Lance Stroll, and Marcus Ericsson. Sainz and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Hey man, Peppa, thank you for coming by.
Below where we should be on the grid.
I actually wanted to talk to you about that. Could I request that we could do it like someday, the next couple races, someday during the week? Because I'm on vacations next week. And I could use these weekends to like live stream a bit more than usual, than the last couple weekends at least. And yeah, I also have the time on the week to edit everything. So I don't know about your free time, but could you do something during the week? So yeah, in terms of our race strategy, yeah, that's exactly what we are going to do. We're going to take... yeah, we qualified on the rain. We are not on a rain setup, so yeah. This is also not my best track of the game, for sure. Yeah, I'm on vacation for the upcoming week, so yeah. Boys, the track is going to start as dry, but then it's going to be heavy rain towards the end of the race. I'm going to go super soft until the rain, because it's definitely going for inters. If it's going too heavy rain, then it's definitely going for inters. So yeah, that's my plan. I just don't feel comfortable taking 8 laps of being under fuel. I mean, I could do it. Okay, man. We can do that then. Okay. Here we go. We are off for the Malaysian Grand Prix. What's up, Luis? Welcome to... Oh my god, everyone breaks so early. Why? Okay. We are right in front of Perez. Now he just got the inside. Fucking hell, why is he braking? Just for that. Just because of that. But yeah, guys, by the way, if you haven't, go check out Pepper. I'm doing a collaboration series with him. We are on the F1 2017 game. We are doing a season of the GP2 or F2 calendar with the F2 rules. Of course, it is in the F1 cars and drivers because you can't mod the game on PS4, right? But yeah, I'm enjoying working with him. I'm enjoying doing the videos with him, and in fact, he has many more episodes on his channel than I do because I don't have as much time to edit as him, I guess. But yeah, if you haven't, go check him out. Oh, looks like it's quite busy up front. There goes Ocon on the inside of Hülkenberg. That's expected.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
That was dumb, yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to have fun at the moment. I tried to go around the outside of everyone. Hey Blob, welcome to the live stream, man. Okay, let's follow Hülkenberg, let's see what we can do. You thought no racing line? No, man, I can only pull off no racing line for some tracks. And Malaysia is definitely not one of those.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, it looks like we have a DNF already. Only 19 cars remaining, we can see. Someone is pulling off to the side and I think it's Hülkenberg. No, it's Felipe Massa. Felipe Massa is out of the race. What is it? His 5th time in a row? Something like that? I swear to God, man, the man has so many DNFs this season. He's really struggling with the reliability of that Williams. Okay, we got DRS on Kimi, who probably also has DRS on Ocon, and so on until the first place guy. I don't know who's leading the race. I'm going to say Vettel. Up. Hey Smash, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing?
You've used a lot of fuel already. We're going to have to start conserving earlier than we'd like.
Easy. Well, looks like Ocon just went wide. Fuck! Ocon so early on the brakes. Does he have DRS still? Looks like he does. Oh, that's nice, man. That's nice. Okay, that was clean around Ocon. Oh, Bottas is leading, so he got... Oh, Vettel dropped down to third off the line. Wow, Vettel on pole dropped to third. So it's Bottas and Hamilton, 1-2 for Mercedes at the moment. This is so good for both constructors, since Ricciardo is also in the top 5. That's so good for both constructors and the Drivers' Championship, because I'm 50 points... Well, Vettel is 50 points away from me, so if he's not leading, this is actually quite good. Hey Azik, welcome to the live stream. Hey man, is that Japanese? Or I don't know, man. I'm sorry about that. I can only understand English. Welcome to the live stream. Nonetheless. Hey Mango Gamer, welcome to the live stream. Is this a Speedlink wheel? No. This is a Thrustmaster T150, the Ferrari version. That's why it has the red rubber on the handles instead of just blue one. I'm also using the Thrustmaster T3PA pedals, and it looks like Bottas is just pulverizing everyone. No problem, Azik. Absolutely no problem, mate. As you can see, yeah, Bottas is in the lead and he's pulling away from everyone. Valtteri Bottas with a true display today. He started from P2. Both Bottas and Hamilton overtook Vettel into turn 1. Why are these guys so slow into it? Is Sepang a hard track for me? A bit. It's not about the Sepang being a hard track for me. It's because the AI are too good at it. Like, this track has lots of traction zones, and the AI is very, very good on traction zones in general. So yeah, looks like Hamilton and Vettel are battling for third place. Looks like Vettel got the upper hand on the exit. is going to get the outsides though for turn 3. Is this 3 or 4? I'm going to say 4. We are going to take it. Vettel is in second. He held it around the outside of the British driver, having a superior car. And yeah, the German is back in P2. I couldn't see the corner. But yeah, I'm following these guys. Lots of dirty air. Going... Ricciardo. Just go, man. Go. I don't want to lose more time to Hamilton and Vettel. Freaking hell. Hey Rafa, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. I don't really enjoy this track, to be honest. Like, I mean, I like this first sector and I like turn 4. I don't know, I'm just not the biggest fan of this track. Come on, the dirty air really is messing me up. Vettel is pulling away from Hamilton. I don't know if he's quicker than Bottas, but he's at least pulling away from Hamilton. I need to find a way past these guys. That's for sure. Come on. Oh, why did I go wide there? I suck. Okay, I need to start focusing, because that Force India is not going to back out from me anytime soon. Hamilton now getting challenged by Ricciardo. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thanks a lot, both of you, for slowing each other down on the exit. Can I take a look at that? It's a bit too late of a start of a replay, but still. I really like my helmet, goddammit. Really like the helmet. Yeah, whatever.
Gap to car in front is 1.5 seconds.
1.5 seconds to Sebastian Vettel, so yeah, he's definitely quick. He is definitely quick. But we are going to try to take advantage of how underfueled we are to get back to German. I need to be smoother on that last corner. Ricciardo is also fast, he's pulling away from Hamilton.
To plan A. Got that confirmed.
What was he telling me? To pit at lap 12? I can do that, but... then I'll need to stretch my super softs pretty far. P1 Raikkonen, no P1, wrong fin. Wrong fin. Raikkonen is in about P6 or P7. He's in P6 currently, right behind Hamilton. The one in P1 is Bottas. Yeah, it's not because I oversteer, it's because my movement on the wheel is so violent that it shakes the entire desk. It's like to control the oversteer, like I just snap it, right? So everything shakes. And the camera is on top of my second monitor. So the monitor shakes, the camera shakes with it. Not too much I can do about that. Oh, Raikkonen has a mechanical problem, so he's going to even drop down further than his current 6th place. This is great for our Constructors' race, since we are only 19 points behind Ferrari, who's leading the Constructors' Championship at the moment. And yeah man, like Vettel is right in front of me and Ricciardo is behind me, so we are both in the top 5. Vettel is not going to get maximum points this race, doesn't look like it at least, unless Bottas has some kind of problems. So what's the plan? 5 races to go, going for a consecutive 5th title. It's the consecutive 4th title. It's going to be the 5th of the career, though. But yeah, it's consecutive 4th. Going into the last season, I would like to jump to Mercedes, so I could have Force India, Ferrari, Red Bull and Mercedes all within contention for a championship. Because then it would be the showdown between me, Hamilton and Vettel, because all of us, if I win the championship this season, all of us are going to have 5 championship wins each. So it would be the tiebreaker. It would be the race for the 6th championship of the career. Okay, Vettel is fastest. Yeah, he's pulling away from me. He has more downforce because the rain is coming. But no, I've never seen that that film, that movie. Never saw it. Or at least I don't think I have. Don't remember watching it. Yeah, I got slight oversteer there. Is that Vettel catching up to Bottas? Like, really? Is Vettel catching up to Bottas that quickly? Let me check the lap times. Let me check. He's currently pulling off 1:33.7s. He's doing... Oh. He's faster. By a lot. By 7 tenths on his previous lap. I'm also faster than Bottas. Okay. By less of an amount, but I'm also faster than Bottas. Me and Ricciardo are pulling away from the pack behind us. So maybe Hamilton is also holding up a pack. Raikkonen is also going to start going slowly down the pack because of his problems. No, I never saw it. Do you know where can I find it? Or do you know any places I can watch it? Or is it on YouTube, for example? Okay, man. Thanks for the info then. God damn, that Vettel is fast. I mean, his car... He has the best car at the moment, but god damn it, is he fast.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Maybe I should let Ricciardo go? Not sure. Was that Hülkenberg with the fastest lap? I mean, people are starting to pit, but still, Hülkenberg with the fastest lap, wow. Yeah, I don't need subtitles on Spanish, I can understand, like, spoken English. Oh, we have... Oh my god, for a moment I thought it was Ricciardo. We have another retirement! This Grosjean is out of the race. Is it going to be a safety car or any sort? Of any sort? Doesn't look like it.
Our gap to first place is 5.8 seconds.
Okay, boys, let's go for it.
Our gap
Yeah, I'll watch it when I get the chance then. Maybe tonight I'll watch it. Hey Shumi! Oh my god. Hey Shumi! Welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing?
Vettel's taken the lead.
Vettel has taken the lead since Bottas just got into the pits. Race director and track check. Well, I can do that. So we have Bottas. Oh, it was actually just. Oh no, it was actually Bottas in the pits. Sorry, Vettel in the pits, and Bottas is still in P1. Okay. So yeah, we have. Well, I'm going to P2, but at the moment I'm in P3. Ricciardo P4, then Ocon P5, Perez P6. We have K-Mag in P7, followed by Stroll in P8. Raikkonen, he had problems. I'm doing fine as well, Shumi. But yeah, Raikkonen had problems. I don't know if those are sorted out or not, but he's currently in P9. Then in P10 we have Fernando Alonso, followed by his teammate Stoffel van Dorn. Hamilton started. Oh my God, Hamilton started in P3. He's down to P12. Like, what's wrong with the Mercedes, guys? Then we have in P13. I mean, maybe Hamilton pitted, but yeah, we have in P13 Sainz, followed by his teammate, then Hülkenberg, Ericsson, Palmer, Verline, and that's it, because both Massa and Grosjean have DNF'd in 16 laps of racing.
Your pit window is now open.
So yeah, Vettel is in the pits. We got promoted to P2. He's of course going to undercut us all, but I don't know which tires he's going to. We are going to another set of super softs because it's going to start raining late in the race and it's going to be heavy rain, so I'm certain we are going to have intermediate tires available for us, therefore we won't need to use both dry compounds. Didn't Kimi win Singapore? Kimi won in Singapore? I think he did. I don't remember anymore. I think he did. Yeah, Kimi won in Singapore. But yeah, he now has problems in this race, so.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, we are supposed to pit in this lap, so let's just bring it in. What the fuck? I felt like I was bumped from behind. Why did I lose like the rear there? What happened? I don't know, but something happened there, very weird. Oh, that's Bottas in the pits. I think I held him up a bit.
Go now.
Well, Bottas got closer to me as I get held in the pits. That's a bit unfortunate.
We'll be doing one more stop today.
Looks like all three of us are on super softs. Looks like Perez is about to get overtaken. So yeah, we lost a bit of time. But whatever. I think Vettel jumped us, right? I mean, he didn't jump us. He was already in front, but he gained even a bigger advantage to me. since I got held up and he actually undercut us by 1 lap. Yeah, I definitely know about that.
Daniel has come into the pits. Daniel in the pits now.
Oh, Ricardo is in the pits. Stroll is in P6, he's going to get overtaken by me. Ricardo jumped me. Because I got held up by Bottas. Well, it's not like he's a threat or anything, but whatever. I mean, if he can bring the battle to Vettel, that's great. Even though I don't know who's in front of him. Maybe Bottas is in front of him? If that is Bottas, then Vettel has a huge lead over all of us.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds.
Is Vettel leading? I think he is. By a large margin. Full race update.
We're in P4. Daniel is ahead of me. Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Hamilton is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh super softs.
Yeah, Vettel is leading and he just set the fastest lap of the race so far, so I don't think he's going to be stopped. Hey Arian, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I can do that. I'm confident it will be okay with how heavily underfueled I am, because it's going to rain heavily at the end of the race, so I'm confident I'm just going to be able to save fuel then. Oh, you just finished your exams? That's nice. Well, it looks like Bottas is getting overtaken by Ricciardo, and Hamilton is trying to overtake me, so that's fun. Well, Ricciardo goes on the inside. Bottas is going to have a better exit, I'm guessing. We don't have a superior power unit, but we have the superior traction, it looks like, and Ricciardo gets past the Finnish driver. I'm leading the championship by 50 something. No DRS to Bottas. There's Perez right behind Hamilton. This is going to be hard to defend from. Perez is going to get a double slipstream. How's the weather in Portugal? Today it's not too bad. It's windy, but it's not too cloudy. Even though for the past week, even yesterday, we had like constant rain, constant heavy rain, accelerated by the very strong winds. So yeah, the wind is very strong, and therefore it makes the rain even worse, right? The wind also makes the rain fall diagonally, so an umbrella is basically useless.
Vettel's leading the race.
Oh my god, sorry, I was looking at the chat. I'm going to flashback that. Well, thank you, Arian. Yeah, but I was looking at you. I was reading our message when I got off track, so yeah. But yeah, man, I try. That's what I try to do. Upload videos every day. I mean, the thing is, some other F1 YouTubers, they might need the time to edit their videos, right? They need the time to edit, to record and edit and commentate over. For me, I admit, like, it's easier to just live stream. You don't have to edit anything, and yeah, it just is at the end of the live stream. It's just a video on your channel. So, how would I describe my driving style? Smooth. I'll describe it smooth, and that's not like my own words. I just a good amount of people have told me that, so I'm led to believe that it is. But I don't know. I've always tried to focus on minimizing my throttle and steering applications, just enough to still make the corner. But like, if you corner too much, it's a tip I got on karting. Try to minimize your steering input, because the more you turn, the slower you are going to be through the corner. You are also going to work the front tires more. And you won't be able to carry the pace, so because your front tires wear out quicker. So I just tried to be as minimal as I could on my inputs, and that led me to being good on the tire wear in this game. That led me to be as smooth as possible without losing speed. Oh, I just use setups from the time trial. Like, if I find the setup a bit too understeery, I increase the wings. If I find it too oversteery, I maybe reduce the front wing or do some work with the suspension. But other than that, I just use time trial setups. Yeah, man, AR-12 drops around sometimes. Let's turn in. Even Bottas is pulling away from me at this point. That's interesting. I mean, I always like to have a bit of points cushion into the last 5 races of the season, because I'm not very, apart from Singapore, where I think I'm decent, I don't find myself very good at the last 5 tracks of the season. Like, I like Abu Dhabi, I think I'm decent in Abu Dhabi, but even USA, I don't think I'm that fast. I don't think I'm that good at USA. Yeah, man, that's basically it. Like, Brazil, I'm dreadful. In this track, I'm a bit better than Brazil, but it's not very good, in my opinion. Oh, Hamilton has caught up since Hamilton, when I got out of the pits, Hamilton was right on my gearbox. So, he's been on my gearbox since I pitted in lap 17. It's just that, yeah, I went from a 6 front wing to a 7. That cuts slightly my top speed.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.7 seconds.
Yeah, I mean a Merc sandwich indeed. Ah, come on. But yeah, it definitely has the ability to overtake me with DRS. Perez got issues, so I don't know who that is behind Hamilton. I don't think it is the Force India though. I would say a Haas. Oh no! Looks like that was just the shadow. It is the Force India indeed. But I heard the Force India driver had problems with his car. Jeff notified me on that, so I'm not too sure if those are sorted out or not. Guess we are going to find out. If he catches up to us, then yeah, it's most likely fixed. Hey Banta Bros, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Come on, get in there. Nice. 3 seconds is the gap between me and Valtteri Bottas.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Okay, copy that.
I'm good as well. I'm good as well. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
That's nice. I don't know, I never pulled a prank on anyone, so yeah, I'm just not... I don't know. I never cared about that, to be honest. Why am I losing the rear on that braking zone? What the hell? Like, oh, looks like Hamilton is in the pits again. So he's going to undercut me, that's for sure. Who is my championship rival? Vettel, but my actual rival is Hamilton. And he's leading the rivalry because he out-qualified me.
Our gap to our teammate is 6.4 seconds.
What do you mean by a WhatsApp chat? I just don't know what you mean by that. I'm not offended, don't worry. I just don't know what you mean by that. Am I doing a 3-stop? I mean, I've only stopped once. I was thinking about carrying these tires until the rain.
-3. We need to save urgently. Mix 1, please.
But maybe, could I go for a third set of... I can go for a third set of super softs. I could probably do that. I could go for a second stop for a third set of super softs, and then at the rain because it's going to rain heavily late in the race, so yeah, it's definitely going to change for Inters. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to pit now, but I'm definitely going to pit. When is my scheduled pit stop? I don't know, man. I would like to take my super softs to the rain period. I don't think if I stop in 3 laps, those are going to last long enough. I'm supposed to pit in lap 34, so it's in 5 laps. So it looks like I'm expected to pit, but like they are not accounting for the fact that I'm so underfueled. But yeah, I'll keep asking about the weather, and then let's see. I'll still pit at lap 34, maybe. Here comes Hamilton. Nah, that was Ocon. Hamilton pitted a while ago. Like 3 laps, maybe 4 ago. Maybe even longer than that. Not really counting. But yeah, Hamilton already pitted.
0.0 seconds.
He's going to undercut me, but if he pitted, he's also, unless he picked mediums, he's going for another pit stop before the rain. Vettel is already doing the second corner. Ricciardo... Oh no, was that a back marker? Yeah, Vettel is approaching turn 1. Ricciardo just crossed the line. And Bottas is like 5 seconds in front of us. I'm just worried about, because like, am I going to gain, how much time am I going to gain by not doing that? I mean, I might jump them, but what if they gain the time, because their tires are going to be so grippier, so much grippier than me, and this track has so many traction zones, they would probably regain the time they lost on the pits. They would catch up to me again, probably. And yeah, we are going to pit on the Inters soon, but if they catch up to me and overtake me because they have such better tires, then it was for nothing. But I'm not sure. Would I ever start a vlogs channel? I don't see why, to be honest. Like I don't really have an interesting. I don't think I have an interesting life, and I'm not about to fake that I have an interesting life. I'm not going to like make shit up. I'm not going to just go somewhere or do something every day to pretend I have an interesting life.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.4 seconds.
I'm not pushing, I'm just trying to not have Ocon overtake me. No man, I don't need to pit for softs because it's going to be heavy rain when it comes, so it's definitely going for Inters. We won't need to use both dry compounds. I also thought about pitting for softs, but since I'm underfueled, Yeah, this is the only reason why I'm still in the top 5. It's because I'm underfueled. Vorline is out. Safety car blocks. No, looks like no safety car, so I can go back to super softs. Do I drive better alone or with other drivers around? I don't know, man. I think everyone drives better alone, but I can handle myself around other people. I am good in wheel-to-wheel racing. I've already done 15 laps in this set, so another 15 would bring me to 47. That's more than likely the rain is there, so I'm going to pit now. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
You can see the clouds coming in. Weather report.
We expect to potentially see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Come on, let's check, by the way, let's check who is like around me. So, Vettel is in the pits. What's he going for? Can we see? Ah, we can see yet. We are in Ricardo is going to get the lead, but at what lap? I can't tell you for sure, but it's coming soon. Third is Bottas, I'm fourth, Ocon fifth, then K-Mag, Raikkonen, Hamilton. Hamilton is still on the start of sector 3. Could I catch up to him? I'm not sure. Not could I catch up to him, could he catch up to me? Perez is in P9 after his problems. Stroll is in Stroll is in the points, boys. Stroll is in front of Alonso. Oh, that was too late. Okay, let me try that again.
Exit now.
2.1 second pit stop, not too bad at all. Let's take a look to see what tires Vettel is on. Vettel is on softs, okay. Hamilton is coming. Hamilton is coming. Oh, he's gonna get me.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Vettel got me, but I think at least Vettel, I think he's going to pit again before the rain starts. I think I'm undercutting a lot of people now. So I'll just do this lap on rich mix, and after this lap I'll stop rich mixing. I'll go back to standard after this. Perez is still in P9, which is nice. Oh, god damn it. I was looking at the chat while we are racing and you're busy sightseeing. Nah, Ocon is okay. He's not a threat. Besides, we are undercutting Ocon, so... Fuck me! What am I doing? Raikkonen is in the pits.
You burnt through a lot of fuel. Set the car to mix 1 as soon as possible. Okay, the gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
Just like the Finnish driver is also going for a set of soft tires. Well, there's not much I can do about that, Ezek. Because, like, if I had really, like, if I had less latency than this, I wouldn't be able to record the live stream. I wouldn't be able to have it posted on the channel after it's done. And it also wouldn't support 1080p. Someone else is in the pits. Maybe Ocon.
Okay, distance to teammate 31.6.
Okay, that someone is going to jump me. Is that Ocon? That's such bullshit. Oh, looks like... Nah, that's Bottas. He was already in front of me. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I mean, I've done so many laps around this track. I mean, my ninth season of career mode. I've done this track many times. I know. I know. I know what happens if I carry too much speed into turn 14. Like, I have more than 700 hours in this game. So, yeah.
Daniel is in the pits.
I'm not gonna get Daniel. Vettel goes for a fastest lap once again, that's expected.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
Hey, we jumped Ocon. Or we retained our position in front of Ocon.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft
What other
side.
games do I play? I don't know. I haven't played. Now that I come to think of it, I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn in a while. I need to complete that I need to complete the story of that game. But yeah, I usually like story-driven games. I like The Last of Us. I like Horizon Zero Dawn. I also play a bit of sports games. I have NHL. I play FIFA. But I only play the Be a Pro mode. I'm not even good enough to like go online and beat someone. Like, I would get my ass kicked for sure. I only really enjoy the single player modes. The only game where I play multiplayer is F1. I used to play League of Legends, but yeah, I played so much of it, I'm kinda bored of it. Like, I like stuff to be consistent so I can study them, and things are not consistent, at least nowadays, on League of Legends, so... I don't care about it anymore. I used to like main Caitlyn from season 3 to like season 7 or something like that. I think if I really come down to like play it non-stop, I could at least get to mid-gold with Caitlyn. Which is not too high. I'm not claiming to be the best Caitlyn ever. But I'm too inconsistent on my other characters. Whatever. I just don't play it anymore. Yeah, like the only game I play online is F1. All other games I play just the single player modes and I'm happy with that. I would like to catch up to the Mercedes if they were not getting OP pace just because they are in front of me. Hamilton still has to pit. Do I have 2 monitors or 3? Just 2. One for the game and the other one for like the chat and OBS and all that. And the notifications. Am I better than Arava? I never raced against him, so I don't know. Maybe if you go check like his lap times and compare to my own, maybe I'm quicker, but I never checked that, so I don't really care about me being better than Arava. I really respect him, like the quality of his work, I really enjoy it.
Understood, copy that.
So, but yeah, other than that, I don't know. I mean, if I put some practice into it, you guys can see my last COR race last Sunday. If you go back and watch my season opener of season 4 of Chicane Online Racing League at Bahrain, that's what happens when I practice, but...
The gap to the car ahead is 2.5.
Hey Jack, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Who is winning? Vettel. What did you miss? Vettel on pole. I qualified in 12th because it was rain for the entire qualifying session, and I don't have a rain setup. So I qualified to 12th, Vettel got pole. As I progressed through the pack in the opening laps, Vettel also dropped into P3, both Mercedes got in front of him. Eventually he climbed his way back. Raikkonen had problems, didn't force him to retire. Perez also had problems, didn't force him to retire though. The retirements we had were Grosjean, Massa and someone else I don't remember. I think it was Pascal Wehrlein. And currently Vettel got the pace to get past both Mercedes and get himself on the lead. Ricciardo is in P2 after I let him go. Because he needs the points more than me, to be honest. Then we have in P3 Bottas, freshly out of the pits. In 4th Hamilton, I am 5th. Ocon is 6th. I'm on my 3rd stint on the super softs because I know heavy rain is coming. So I know we are going for inters for sure. I'm also underfueled because I know if I just keep my car underfueled, it's going to give me an advantage in the rain, despite me not having a rain setup. I'm also expecting for me to be able to get the fuel back during the rain period, since the speeds are lower overall. But yeah, that's basically what happened in the race so far. Maybe he is, I don't know, I never compared the lap times. I don't know what difficulty race is on, like, I don't know.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I mean, it definitely looks decent at the game, right? At least decent. There's one dislike, oh, no problem. You think he's inconsistent? Maybe, I don't know. I got one dislike, but I don't care, to be honest. A dislike isn't going to affect me. Like, not everyone in the world are going to like what I do. People dislike just because I don't use the... just because I use the racing line, for example. But yeah, it's whatever, really. You guys enjoy, and like the amount of likes I get mostly in the videos is like 20 times more than the dislikes I have, so that shows me that lots of you like what I do and I enjoy doing it. So it's not one dislike that's going to make myself stop looking to the amount of support I get from you guys. I've been gaining subscribers. At the day of the release of this game, I only had 55 subscribers. I just got over 700, so...
We should see heavy rainfall on track in about 10 minutes.
10 minutes until heavy rainfall, according to Jeff. Ocon is getting faster. See, I know like not every single race is going to be chaos. It's not going to be action everywhere. Some races I just don't have the pace. For example, I don't have the pace to catch Vettel. Maybe I don't have even the pace to go to the podium today. Maybe Bottas is just too strong for me. But like we can have a good conversation, right? We can have a good community going on, and I enjoy interacting with you guys. So as I've been doing so many laps, basically the breaking points are on my subconscious, so I can basically do whatever while driving at the moment. So yeah, I can be more communicative with you guys. March 25th. Yeah, I've been as well. That's actually the birthday of my grandfather. So yeah, that's a bit of a coincidence there. Ocon, where are you going, mate? You don't have... You have nothing on me, mate. Yeah, Vettel's been leading since like lap 20 or something like that. He got pole but then dropped. He probably just had a poor start, dropped behind Bottas and Hamilton. But then of course his pace started to kick in, and we have yellow flags in the last sector. I don't know if someone went off, if there's a puncture. Well, looks like the incident was resolved.
The track is clear. Green flag.
I don't know what happened, but someone is very close to Danny Rick. Why did I go down to third? That's only letting my rear loose. That's why you don't drop down gears in the middle of a corner, guys. That's exactly why. Hey Paul, what's up? Welcome to the live stream, man. What are you doing? Or how are you doing?
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Currently trying to prevent A-Force India from claiming my top 4 spot. Is any track in Portugal I'm familiar with? If I got F1 2013, I would probably be familiar with Estoril, but no, I'm not familiar with any tracks in Portugal. Come on, Ricardo DNF'd. Fuck me. He needs the point so badly. He needs to get... Oh, come on. It was going to be his second podium, his second place in a row, God damn it!
Daniel's race is over. He's dropped out.
He's really making me hard to win the Constructors. Really making it hard for me to win the Constructors. He denied me the Constructors by 1 point because he had a puncture at Abu Dhabi. And by 1 point I lost out in the Constructors to the Haas team in Season 6. But come on, man! I have like triple of his points. I think he only has either 63 or 68 points so far this season.
Looks like Daniel's got a problem. He's out the race.
At least I'm getting a podium, but goddamn. Because Force India and Ferrari have both cars in the points. So yeah, even though both Force Indias are behind me, they are probably going to close in the gap on the Constructors. Ferrari are going to definitely extend the gap. Especially because, well, Vettel is finishing ahead of me, so him alone is going to extend the gap. But with Raikkonen also in the points, it's going to just be a bonus, right? Freaking hell. Well, how's the race going? The race is going fine. I qualified in 12th place because I suck in the rain at this track. But other than that, since the start of the race, we have good race pace. We just didn't have good rain qualifying pace. But we have very good race pace. Even on the dry, I usually don't have very good qualifying pace in this track. Fucking hell, slightly too late on the brakes. Now he's going to have DRS. Oh, the rain is falling. No drops of rain on my monitor, but you already, I don't know if YouTube compression you guys can see, but I'm hearing rain, and I also have drops of rain going through my rear wing, so I can clearly see them. So it's raining over the Sepang International Circuit.
Would you like to keep to the current plan, or
No, man, it's such heavy rain that we are going immediately to the Inters. It is such heavy rain that we are going to be immediately brought onto the Inters, so I didn't need to run softs for a second in the race, which helped me keep pushing on the quickest tire compound available. It's going to be tricky now, so let's see how the car behaves
box this lap?
for the remaining 10 laps until the end of the race, or 10 or 11 laps. Oh, there it goes. Catch it. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Easy, pal. Easy. This is literally like trying to ride a bull in a rodeo. Like... Fuck. No. No! Come on, I'm flashbacking that. What am I doing? Come on, brake earlier. Come on. Brake harder earlier so the car doesn't carry so much speed into the corner. Come on, bring it in. Yeah, I really like when your car understeers, and when you try to correct the understeer, it oversteers. Like, it's really nice. Oh, I forgot to change it to 7 front wing, whatever. Just going to suffer until the end, trying to get the podium. There's Ocon. Looks like it's K-Mag being serviced as well. K-Mag is in the top 10, which is nice. What was I going to say? It must be K-Mag since Grosjean already DNF'd. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel.
We might even go for the full wets soon. Yeah, only 10 laps to go. I'm going to be running on lean mix to avoid losing the rear. Also to get better traction out of the corner. I have a better chassis, I have better aerodynamic stability than the Force India, so I'm hoping to be able to pull away from Esteban Ocon. Even though there are so many tough traction zones around this track, and the AI are typically very strong in those in this game. Bringing it up to standard, since this is just a straight, no point in being on lane. But yeah, this is going to be such a good weekend for the constructors. We are going to close in so much to Ferrari, and we are going to actually lose points to them.
The distance to the leader is 15.4 seconds.
Look like there are some back markers. That's Julian Palmer. Thank you very much. Please be a pain in the ass to Ocon. Well, we are not on the safety car. I'm not British, I'm not driving a Mercedes, and Ocon is not German, not in a Ferrari, so there's no need for that. Yeah, we have 5 laps of fuel with like 8 remaining, so, or 9 in this case. Ah, come on. A British guy is helping me? Who? Do you mean Jeff? By holding up the Mexican, I don't know where the Mexican is, he's so far behind. Oh, we have another retirement. Is that Vettel? Please tell me it's Vettel. No, it's Bottas. It's Bottas or a back marker. Oh no, it's Hülkenberg with a puncture. Hülkenberg is still on the softs. What? Oh, and Ocon just doesn't avoid him. Yeah. Thank you very much, AI. What about bringing up a safety car game? What about that? Oh, you were talking about Palmer. Yeah, I was running like... Yeah, I was thinking... I was like, you still made sense, because probably Perez is behind Hamilton, but how could you ever know that it was past Hamilton? Like, you know, that's where it got weird. But, yeah. Just having fun.
Our gap to the car in front is 12.7.
By the way, let's take a look at the positions. So, currently it's Vettel leading, followed by Bottas, then me, then Ocon, followed by K-Mag, then we have Raikkonen, after that we have Perez, then Alonso in P8, great job from him, Stroll in P9, McLaren with both cars in the top 10, that's incredibly good for them. Sainz and Kvyat, they started 19th and 20th, they are currently 11th and 12th, good recovery from them. Then we have Ericsson in 13th, followed by Hamilton, who's about to get lapped by me. He was the guy who's coming out of the pits when I pressed the flashback button, so... Not the flashback, the replay button, so yeah. And then we have Hülkenberg in 15th with a puncture. Behind him is Palmer. And yeah, that's it. Only 15 or 16 guys remaining, since Ricciardo, Verlaine, Grosjean and Massa have retired from this race. No safety cars deployed because of those retirements. Not even a virtual safety car deployed because of that. We had for an entire lap Hamilton. You gotta go, Aziko. Okay, man. See you later then. Have a good night. Hey, Alex. Welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing?
Switch to lean engine mode.
Yeah, don't worry, Jeff. I know what I am. You guys can complete the rest.
Caution. The
Oh.
virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Oh,
Okay,
but
slow down.
is up.
Your delta is
Is that really why the, like, for the NFs, no safety car, no virtual safety car. Someone spins, it's a virtual safety car. Looks like he got smashed by one of the back markers. Where is... Yeah, it was, I'm going to say Ericsson. I'm sorry, like, being switching so hard. I'm just trying to find out who made Bottas spin. Sorry, who made Bottas spin? That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that was Ericsson. He spun. He got tangled with Bottas. So I'm up to P2. But yeah, that brings out a virtual safety car. The DNFs of 4 drivers don't. Nice game. Oh, I have to. Hey, Raiders HD, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing, mate?
VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Drop your speed. Our delta
Like, can you... I was dropping my speed. Like, how is the delta still going? I don't care, I'm flashbacking that.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag.
Yeah, 21 seconds to Vettel. He was just unstoppable today. He qualified on pole, and despite losing pole, like, on the start of the race, he dropped down from first to third.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, someone else is catching up. That's Magnussen, and someone who's behind Magnussen, I don't know who it is. Oh yeah, I've been on standard. I need to go to lean.
I think we're still on the right tyres for the time being.
Bottas in 5th. Why are people going to the pits again? Am I going to run out of fuel? Hey Porrito, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, mate? Yes, less than 2 weeks to the start of the season, which is great. Actually, the season starts on my grandfather's birthday, which is a nice coincidence as well. Oh, my second monitor is on a countdown to enter standby mode. I managed to stop the countdown and still downshift on time, which is nice. But yeah, this is how OP the AI is. I mean, they also have more downforce in their setups, and they are probably not under-fueled like I am, but... Hey Dave, welcome, man. Well, not welcome, you've been here for a while, but you were silent for a bit. Let's go! I know that's 3 laps of fuel remaining, I'm gonna be able to do it. And people say man can't multitask. Nah, just joking. Well, you do what you gotta do, right? Whoa. Come on. Hold it. Nice. Okay. Steady. Steady makes it. Okay. Okay. This is really like riding a bull. And I'm basically riding a bull like I'm on a Red Bull, literally. So... Turn.
We're very low on fuel. Tried to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
I'm lifting so much into the corners, I'm barely using the brakes. Where's the banana when you need it? Ah man, I haven't crashed into any box, so I don't have the banana available for me. There are no mystery boxes on the track, I'm guessing Vettel is stealing them all. This lean mix allows me to get a better exit of the corners, which then allows me to create just enough of a gap for me to not have to defend into the corners, which is pretty goddamn awesome, I'm gonna say.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
No shit, Sherlock! I'm not even trying to gain time to him at this point. I'm just trying to have enough fuel to end the race. If I lose fuel, if I lose out because of fuel, it will be the first time ever I do it. It will be the first time ever this happens to me. At least now I know that I shouldn't go past 5 laps of a deficit at Malaysia. I think I started this race with 8 laps of a deficit. Maybe even 9, don't remember too much. I think I will be able to do it. It will be hard though, it will be close, that's for sure. But yeah, hopefully this is rain, so... Hopefully this is rain, no, fortunately this is rain. Hey Tommy, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Don't really have too many Polish people around, so I don't think posting that is really going to help you. Oh, looks like we have some yellow flags. Someone spun somewhere.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
But yeah, let's get his asshole out of here.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, that's nice. I also have 1 lap in the race. No, I actually have 2, because we actually do lap 56, right? Only the next one is the last lap. Truly train OP, Manning train OP. I think someone spun at turn 1, because there was some sort of incident in the start-finish straight. Okay, let's go. Okay, we did it, boys. We are not on a deficit anymore.
This is your final lap of the race. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
No, it's not. Hey Stefano Cozzi, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, mate? But yeah, I'm sure I'm not the only one to ever do that, but yeah. I didn't know, I didn't remember how much fuel I could underfuel. Well, how much I could underfuel the car around this track. Looks like everything past -5 laps of fuel is going to be hard to recover from. Don't worry about the change in lighting, just someone of my family, it just needs something from the room. But yeah, looks like this is it for Sebastian Vettel. He got pole, the win, and I'm guessing the fastest lap as well, as he takes home the silverware of the Malaysian Grand Prix. We started in 12th place with a wet qualifying performance. Of course, we didn't have a wet setup, so we struggled a bit under those conditions. We started in P12, we benefited from some incidents, but here we are from P12 to P2, are going to cross over the line to limit the gap or the points that Vettel got to me. So he's still in about 50 points of a gap to me. This second place was crucial for our chances of winning the championship at the end of the season. A really crucial effort from us to come back through the pack to conserve the damage Vettel is always going to do to our gap in the championship. Now let's go to the podium celebrations.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the Prancing Horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
Okay, boys, once again the Portuguese flag is up there on the podium. It wasn't the top step of the podium because Vettel was just a monster today, but yeah, we were able to get the job done, and I'm very happy with that.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
For me, the Red Bull driver was the class of the field today. They pushed and pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.
Okay, so Williams finally got out of last place in the Constructors. McLaren caught up to Sauber. I was hoping Sauber would be able to do something good today, especially after the 8th place of Verline in the wet Monza. Because yes, Verline got 8th place at Monza in the wet, which was a good performance from them. But yeah, McLaren's with both cars in the points, taking advantage of this being a track where the aerodynamic performance and the chassis stability, coupled with the wet weather, would be a strong point for McLaren for sure. They capitalized on that and caught up to Sauber in the standings, so that battle for 7th place is still very up in the air. We lost points to Ferrari after Ricciardo, who was in 2nd place for most of the race, DNF'd. Unfortunately, which is, yeah, it is unfortunate, right? But yeah, guys, Hülkenberg with the 4th time. Oh my god, he probably got collisions because he had a lap where he had a puncture. Hamilton with 11 stops and Palmer with 12. That's interesting, to say the least. But okay, let's continue. Let's move to the, what's the name of it? The Hospitality Suite, I think is the name of it. Let's see if any notifications pop up. Let's collect our resource points. We were probably smashed by not Vettel, because we already completed the rivalry with him. I think we smashed Hamilton in our rivalry. So despite him out qualifying me, I'm going to get a better performance than him in the race. So I probably Yeah, I'm leading. Oh no, we actually got the fastest lap. So we are actually drawing in this one, which is nice. Okay. We beat Ricciardo, DNF'd, and we smashed the target as well. Back to top reputation within the team. Am I streaming later today? I'm streaming in about 20 minutes time, mate. I'm going to do a break, get some food, and get some water. And then I'm going to go for the Japanese Grand Prix. Nothing pops up, so yeah, let's just go to the next weekend, shall we? Let's see how that goes. As we are going to travel to the venue, to the Japanese venue, sorry. We are at Suzuka now, the Suzuka International Circuit here at Japan. I quite enjoy this circuit, quite bumpy. It's very, very bumpy, this track. If you let your wheel loose, if you have a force feedback wheel, take your hands off the wheel on the start-finish straight and take a look at how bumpy that thing is. I swear to God, it's so bumpy. But yeah, we are going to check if anything pops up. No notifications, no, absolutely nothing. Mixed conditions on track, so we are probably going to have rain for this race. Hopefully it won't be on either the race or qualifying. Let's see, Mercedes actually got an upgrade to the Japanese track. No one else brought any upgrades. As you can see, Toro Rosso are very down the order in terms of the development race. But yeah, Mercedes closed the gap to me and therefore to the top two as well, which is nice. The gearbox is also fine, but yeah, how are we in the leaderboards? Are we still top 10? Yes, we are still top 10. Okay, so this is it, guys, for the Malaysian Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hopefully see you guys in the next time, which is just about 20 minutes from now, as I'm going to get something to eat. See you guys then, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.